Hello everyone, so in this video we are doing a unboxing of a used piece of gear that I bought from bhphoto, and it is actually fairly new. It's the Sony a7 IV mirrorless camera body. This is actually my second camera body of the a7 IV. The first body that I've owned is actually being used to record this video. So the reason I bought the second one is because sometimes during our photo shoot portrait sessions on the weekends, my old setup, which is the Sony a7 IV and a really old a7R3 being used together. Now what I found out is the a7R3 autofocus system just cannot keep up with the newer a7 IV's performance, and that's when I realized, yes, it's about time to sell the a7R3 and maybe get another body of the a7 IV, so I can take advantage of the newest IAF when doing portrait works. The a7R3 also had trouble working with newer lenses from Tamron and from Samyang. Those lenses works perfectly fine with the a7 IV, but it's been having autofocusing issues when being installed on the a7R3. So definitely the time to get a new camera. Now this is a open box that's being sold from B&H, and I took it out of the packaging, and as you can see, there are some markings over here that just indicates this is a used piece of gear. So I am just gonna open it up and see what the condition of the open box from B&H is, and just quickly inspect the functionality and the contents inside a open box item that's being sold from B&H. And again, this is a Sony a7 IV that has been out for a few months now, so this camera just shouldn't be that old. Okay, opening up the box, we have the user manuals right here. It doesn't seem like the original instructional manual is included, but I'm assuming you'll probably just need to get the warranty or the instructional manual from the online website that way. And some of the packaging, it seems like some of the packaging here is also missing. Hopefully everything's here. Okay, so the original cables and everything, I think it's in here, the USB cable, which I don't really need. So I'm not going to open that, and have a unused camera strap right here. This is the camera itself, being wrapped in a very nice, I guess, fiber piece of cloth bag. This feels like the same fiber cloth bag that I've unboxed in my original a7 IV. Okay, so yeah, it does look brand sparkling new. So we are going to test the shutter count actually in a little bit, and I'll keep you guys posted. So let me put those back, see what other stuff we have. So probably this is the battery. The battery is also, I believe, original battery, because it's got a manufacturing date of May of 07 right here. So that should be okay. And what is this? I believe this is a USB charger. Yes. So this is the original USB wall charger that's going to be used in conjunction with the USB-C cable, which is sealed over here. I'm not going to open it because I already have a USB-C cable, and I have the original standalone charger. So it looks like everything's included is here, which is good. I just don't, I always expected something more, but I guess this is it. All right, okay, so I'm gonna put everything back there, and we're gonna inspect the camera, see what's going on with the camera. I'm gonna put the straps here, yep, and we're gonna put this aside. So yeah, it does look like, so let's check the serial number. So the serial number on the bottom of the camera also matches the serial number of the box. So yes, it is original equipment, and when it comes to B&H saying it's open box, I think you should trust them. This is indeed actually a open box item. That's probably haven't been used as much, or literally people just return it thinking they don't like the camera, something like that. So check the sensor. The sensor seems to be also fine. Usually the mechanical shutter should be closed. I don't know why this one, the shutter is actually open. Maybe they have used this for video purpose. All right, the battery is completely dead. So I put the battery in and it was not responding. So I'm gonna get another battery that's already charged, and we're gonna test it out really quick and see how the camera functions. Yeah, I'm really curious. And also I don't understand why the battery is completely dead. They might have left the battery inside for a long time, but we'll find out. All right, folks, so I have went downstairs and actually upgraded the camera's firmware from the original 1.01 up to 1.11, which apparently, supposedly improved autofocus IAF performance and camera stability quite a lot. So the entire process is a two-step process. First, you have to upgrade the firmware from 1.01 to 1.05 if your camera is not already on 1.05. And from that point on, you download the newest firmware, which is 1.11, and then you update from 1.05 firmware and beyond. Okay, so it's fairly easy, and if you follow the instructions on the website, you should be able to do it all. But I have fully inspected the camera inside out. I peeked at the pixels. I checked the hot pixels. I mean, the performance of the camera, it's pretty much brand new. I checked the shutter count. The shutter count before I did any test shot was at, like, I think around 10 or less than 10. So this is definitely a brand new camera that B&H is selling as open box. Now, I kind of guessed why they're selling it as open box is because when I received the camera, I noticed that this area is damaged. So that's probably why they sell it as open box. However, it is a brand new item. Okay, so I think I saved over $100 on a brand new item. I'm okay with just have a little damage on the box. If that costs $100, great. And also B&H is advertising this with full original 1-year manufacturer warranty. So I can go onto the website and start registering the camera. I should get a whole year of warranty out of this as well. Okay, so if you guys have any concerns on buying a open box item from B&H, I would say you should buy with full confidence, because the camera is just as advertised. It's a beautiful camera, okay? And the only reason they're selling this as open box, at least for this one, is because the box was damaged. And that's pretty much the only reason I saved over $100. Yes, I absolutely love the A7 IV. By far the best autofocus performance out of all the cameras that I've tested. Now, I don't use the super high resolution A7R 4 or A7R 5 because I have no need for that. My portrait work, the A7 IV is actually a fantastic camera. The most important part for any of my portrait work is be able to autofocus and capture the couple's eyes. And if I miss the eye, then of course none of the shots is going to be any good. And this one just helps with sticking onto the eye and always ensures the best autofocus possible on the couple's eye. I think this wraps up this quick unboxing and overview or our first impression of the open box item of the Sony a7 IV bought from B&H Photo. They didn't give me any discounts for doing this unboxing, only because I need a second camera and I bought it, and I thought I'd share my experience with you guys. Now, there might be some issues that you encounter even for other kind of used Sony a7 IVs that you buy. Particularly if you're looking at the screen at the dark area and you see a lot of hot pixels, like the colored, the LCD screen is displaying some areas that have a very bright pixel displayed, you need to go into the settings and enable the auto hot pixel mapping. Or if you don't do the auto pixel mapping, do the manual pixel mapping. Sony recommends do it every 3 days. If you use the camera quite often, I would say just enable the auto one. Otherwise, the pixel mapping is important so you don't end up with any bright pixels from the camera. So at the very end, I want to show you guys a very, very good tip that I just learned, which is how to copy one setting, the camera settings from one of your A7 IV cameras to the other A7 IV if you have multiple SAM cameras models at your disposal. Okay, so you're gonna go into menus and you're gonna go all the way down to setup. You're gonna go into reset save settings. So this is a tab where you can actually oh, I need a memory card inserted. So if you want to save the setting, you make sure you have a memory card inserted on the camera setting that you want to export on. So once you have a card inserted, you're gonna go here to save. Again, I'm gonna show you guys. The yellow tab, the setup tab, go to second tab, reset save settings, and then go to save load settings. From here, this is the camera you want to save. Just click save. And if this is the camera you want to load the settings, just hit load after you save the settings from one of the cameras. And so I'm gonna hit save. Just show you guys pretty quick. It's not focusing. All right, right here. So I can say save a new setting, and you can customize a name for it, and then you just hit save. And the setting is saved from this camera. Very, very easy, very, very quick to do. I love this, especially again, if you have multiple cameras of the same model from Sony. So once you have the setting saved and you go to the other camera, of course, you take your card out, put your card in on the new camera with the setting that's already saved on the memory card. You go to menu and you go to the yellow tab again, the setup tab, and you go to reset save settings. And you go to save load settings again, and you're just gonna load. Once you hit load, you can see that setting that we just saved, which is right there. Pretty cool, right? And you just hit okay, and it's gonna load the settings. And of course, I'm showing you guys first, this is pretty much the exact same setting that I saved. And both of your cameras is gonna have the exact same setting all together, which is really, really nice. Okay. So again, this actually concludes this unboxing. I hope you guys found this video helpful in helping you making a decision on whether you should buy an open box item from B&H and risk your chance. But I would say there's no chance risking because again, open box is pretty much brand new. And in my case, open box just means that this box was damaged. How cool is that? You save $100 out of that. So that's it, guys. If you guys are interested in more videos from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And if you found this video helpful, please do just hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will have more similar contents coming out for you guys. Okay, so thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.